Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another blind reaction. And today we've got another Bronies React. Yep, a new one came out, and I'm going to take a look. Yep, it's the Bronies React for the Season 8 finale, School Raze. So that should be pretty good. Coming at a pretty good time. I mean, Season 9 hype is in full effect after the trailer and everything. The announcement of the release date for April. Which I haven't seen any trailers or anything. I'm going to avoid those because I want to go into it completely blind, and I've heard there are spoilers in those trailers, and I don't want to know anything for this final season. I just want them to surprise me. But yeah, definitely I do get a sense of hype. I mean, also a sense of kind of dread, considering this is going to be the final season. But yeah, mostly I think we're all looking forward to it and eager to see what kind of note the show goes off on. But yeah, anyway, that's all kind of beside the point. Point is that pretty good time to look back at what we just had with Season 8 and the finale of Season 8. Yeah, I think the finale of Season 8 was a pretty good one. School Raze, pretty good episode. I don't know where I would rank it on my list of MLP finales, but I think it's a pretty solid episode. Like the Season 6 finale, it's one where we kind of sideline the main six a little bit and have other characters sort of play the part of our heroes. In this case, the students, the young six, who are the ones to kind of take on Cozy Glow, our villain. But it's pretty cool. And Cozy Glow, I think, is a pretty effective villain. She's a very easy character to dislike, at least for me. I don't really respond well to that just obviously fake niceness. Yeah, that whole forced attitude that she has is pretty insufferable. And I mean, she was bad even before we knew she was like a maniacal supervillain. But once we added that into the picture, it just made it worse. But I'm still kind of torn on the ending. I mean, she's horrible, but she is still a child, and the fact that she got sent to like like a literal prison for the worst monsters of Equestria, that's kind of feels a bit extreme. But I don't know. I'm sure that will probably come up in this reaction, though I guess we'll see. And I'm excited to see what they have to say about it. Yeah, could be a pretty interesting one, though I guess we'll see. And here we go. Okay, Bronies React Season 8 finale. And I can't read the rest of that because it's cut off.
At last, my time has come.
Okay. I like the music. Nice, epic, epic score for this, whatever this is. Yeah. Okay. We're, forging a weapon, I guess? I don't know. Oh.
So, am I Fireteam Harmony material?
No.
Wow.
No.
No.
What you eating there?
Potato salad.
Can I have some?
No.
Sorry, bud. It's a no from us.
Oh.
Okay.
Hello, Bronies React audience.
I really need a haircut.
I'm not gonna lie, this is without doubt
Does
the
look
third
longer.
worst cosplay I've ever worn.
Oh boy, I wish I were a bitch. Last week, I rescued a Western pipistrel bat with a broken wing. I took him home, I observed him for a little while. Then I took some pictures and called animal control to see what they could do for him. Turns out the bat had rabies, so 10 painful milliliters of immunoglobulin and 7 rabies vaccines all of my limbs later, and I have become Rabbit Griffin.
Wow.
We didn't have any whipped cream, so I had to make my own. I don't think I did it right. The side effects of this fun, I'm pretty sore and a bit feverish, a bit woozy. Woo, water!
This is why you never try to be a good person.
Okay. Finals week. Oh, finals week. Got a book. Best girl. Okay.
Wow.
We got, oh yeah, our anxiety medicine.
New camera, new Bronies React.
Cool.
It's fun to see some new ponies, and of course, this is a big finale that should be exciting, so let's do it.
We got another person joining us.
Hi.
Fluttershy.
Hello.
You know, I've often wondered, do I
Magpie
have another
Pony.
pony in my life?
She's new.
I buy the merch, I do the audio productions, I dub the comics. What's left? Reactions.
Ah, yes.
Need to watch more of her content.
Bronies React.
Never thought I was gonna get here.
And the Lost Narrator.
Than usual, I'm not in my normal t-shirts. No, because this is Bronies React. We gotta take this shit seriously.
Expanding the cast.
About 25 of these. Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, ACRacebest here bringing you another Bronies React. It is the Bronies React to the Season 8 finale.
I don't know what's going to happen. Let's go.
Yes, freedom.
Alright, Bronies React. Season 8 finale. Okay, starting with some derpy.
Hark, do I hear the sounds of a fanboy in Little Shy?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Who's this?
The demon child.
Yes.
Oh, who put that there? How dare they put that there in her derpy?
Will somebody please get Derpy some glasses?
Jesus
I don't know if that would
Christ, she's
help.
gonna be concussed by the time this show's over.
Is the equestrian mail service not have vision care? Come on, Celestia!
Like, is there any brain matter left at this point?
Wow.
That's our favorite wall-eyed mare, risking personal injury for our enjoyment.
I don't remember why I keep watching this show. Oh yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so chipper.
Oh god, there's this bitch.
She's been kind of iffy throughout the whole season.
I don't trust her.
I love her.
Wow.
It only just occurred to me how horrible of a tripping hazard this entrance is.
Recycling! Sort of like continuity.
Ah, my eyes! The OC colors burn!
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I loaded the wrong video here because this is obviously animated fan fiction.
Oh, that little filly! She's so perfect. A Lisa Frank poster just puked on her head.
The
Wow.
offspring of Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash, which, by the way, is the best ship, and I will go down with
No.
Rainbow Dash Charlie's dressed
I mean, it's not the worst,
It's
but
canon.
Right?
You can't speak because you are an incidental character.
Professor Sparkle's friendship assistant.
I can make things sparkle when I need them to, can't you?
Welcome to our school.
Now show me your hall pass or I'll bust your kneecaps. Oh, hey, I know that guy.
And there's Illustrious Q right there reading comics instead of studying.
You know, in case you missed it, there's actually a couple OCs in this episode that were HasCon VIPs. That's right. You can
I
officially
see.
Pay Hasbro to put your OC in the show now.
A 7-letter word for teamwork.
Slavery.
so it really was an OC.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Have you tried synergy?
Oh.
And that's just a bullshit term that corporate makes to make you work harder.
That's not a word.
No one likes to try hard.
Yeah.
Friends for.
She's too happy, I hate it.
You never trust the
Exactly.
chipper ones.
From the moment this little pony showed up, something hasn't sat right. And then, like, that whole, like, little thing where she's smiling, but not acknowledging that she's evil.
Just let Cozy take care of everything.
That makes her even worse. She doesn't even know she's a problem.
And here we see a Twilight in her natural habitat, surrounded by books and paper rather than other ponies.
I'm late for my class's field trip to Cloudsdale.
I'm surprised she hasn't had an aneurysm yet.
Did I feel
Yeah.
like a terrible person for thinking Twilight being anxious is the best thing ever?
You know, it's not a proper My Little Pony finale if Twilight doesn't freak out at least one time.
Full minute into the episode without a freak out. That's a record.
What's up with that clock?
Why does that have 4 hands?
And like 18 different notches for time.
You are in charge, so it could be any time. I asked Professor Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, I never would have noticed that,
And
but
she
that's
said yes.
interesting
No,
observation.
Fuck no. Get out of my office.
I also color-coded your teaching schedule by friendship element and cataloged all the magical artifacts in the school.
No one likes a brown noser.
I don't trust you.
Still don't trust her.
Actually, kind of like her.
You're like my right hoof pony.
And just like that, Spike's out of the job.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
Spike is at the other side of the room playing the world's smallest violin.
She's going to replace Spike.
Then again, were you ever anyone's favorite? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so much hate for that.
The Pegasus Weather Factory.
I can't see this going wrong in any possible way.
Welcome to Purgatory.
I like how she painstakingly makes sure not to say the word rainbows.
We know what you're gonna do with them.
In the Rainbow Factory, where dreams come true. In the Rainbow Factory.
The cool stuff's over here.
Anyone who doesn't have wings, they'd be tripping balls about the fact that they're standing on clouds.
Sorry,
Yeah.
teacher, we were spitting on people.
Of course, Rainbow Dash doesn't know that. She doesn't know the struggle of the Earth ponies.
I've never stood on a cloud before.
I like how Surfer Brad Sandbar Pony or whatever is like, dude, I can be on a cloud. I'm gonna test fate over and over by jumping to make sure it can hold me.
Yoda, come
Yeah.
check out this view.
Good looking it is.
Unless you're too scared.
Continuing that wonderful Griffin tradition of being a total dick.
She's a freaking yak in the clouds. She has every right to be terrified. I'd be freaking terrified. Mortified, actually. I can't even go up those damn elevators looking down, alright?
Yona not scared.
How sturdy is that shit? You don't know.
Yeah.
See, there she goes, falling through. Told ya.
Oh no, she's
That's really how you start an episode. Just kill one of the students.
Poor Yona. Why the clouds gotta be picking on Yona?
Is Yona just that?
No fat jokes. It's okay. She signed a waiver.
This is all your fault, Brad. You tempted the fates.
My little pony, my little pony.
My little pony.
That's perfect.
My little pony.
Skipping the intro because on Netflix.
Bye-bye.
I used to think that ponies were cute.
He really does
little
look
pony.
sick. That's
And now I think every animal has rabies. I'm terrified of flutterbats. Creatures that could also have rabies. Did you know that even a dog could have rabies? Or a cow, and that's how some farmers get it. All you have to do is get saliva on you. Don't get rabies, kids.
If I ever want to get rid of this
keep that in mind.
part in G5, that'd be fine by me.
Come on, we gotta catch him.
So, why are you staring?
Did she need to say, we should save the people that are plummeting to their death?
See, this is why you have parents sign permission slips.
Yeah.
Yona, Jesus!
Gotcha. It's okay, Yona. You like flying, remember?
She almost died, Ocellas. What do you think she is, like 3 years old?
You ever felt that pain of being the last one picked to be on a team? Well, imagine being the last one picked to be rescued.
You like flying, remember?
No.
Flying, not falling.
Girl knows what she likes.
I mean, flying's just falling.
Which style?
Show the clip, maestro.
I would have just shat myself in the middle of that.
I wonder if the grass in Equestria tastes as good as the grass in Yakistan.
That's never happened
Probably not.
before.
Yeah, except best
This has
grass.
never happened to me before, I swear.
There's a pill for that.
When you get to a certain age.
Oh my gosh, Starlight is an OP? What kind of crazy episode is this?
We have an emergency. The students dropped out of the sky. Slow down. What happened?
They all died. There's nothing else to tell.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Twilight freaks out about the mail getting delivered, but the students fell out of the sky. Okay, guys, calm down. We don't have to freak out about
Yeah,
it.
that's
Everybody just died. Okay, wait. Start from the top.
Did they sign the waivers? Starlight, did they sign the waivers?
We barely caught every pony in time.
Incorrect terminology. It's every creature now. F.
I'm sure it's nothing
Wow.
to worry about.
Of all the things that Twilight's ever worried about, I figured this would be one of them.
Maybe you did your spell wrong. Let's take
Oh.
Look at her face.
That's the best.
Starlight's reaction to Twilight saying that is great.
It speaks to me on a personal level.
That Starlight face is everything.
That face right there says, I'm going back to villainy, and you're on the list.
The face that your friend makes when they're about to put you in your place.
You're the principal of this school. Several of your students almost died, alright? Could you imagine if just one of them hit the ground? And you are just saying, oh yeah, it's not that big a deal. Starlight, you have every right to make that face, honey. You were in the right there. Twilight, get yourself.
I didn't drop that book. Maybe you did your spell wrong.
Oh!
I used to dislike Starlight, but I think I'm in love now.
All right, everybody, back away. Back away. That book is obviously cursed.
Oh, snap. That's called instant karma. Biscuits are delicious with gravy on top.
Ow! Rarity ran into the door.
Oh, man. 2 back-to-back laugh-out-loud jokes right there.
I had to use my hooves to quack my tail.
Oh.
We're becoming filthy, filthy earth ponies.
And now Rarity knows why Pinkie Pie keeps things in her tail.
Didn't we learn in class about a creature that eats magic?
Donald Trump?
I don't like magic, except for the taste, okay?
Something?
Tourette's?
T-Rex.
Oh, right. That was my second guess.
Now listen very carefully, students. Make sure you take notes. This is going to be on the test. This is what's called the fake out.
See, I told you that Cozy Glow was suspicious. Like, she knows who Tyrek is. She knows.
Let's all gather around Spike and watch him choke to death.
They just stand around looking at him, and Rarity's the only one who has the decency to go up to him.
That's why Rarity's
no,
best pony.
Rarity has compassion. She'll kick him.
I've never had a letter get stuck before.
That's what she said.
I guess.
They're slowly turning into normal horses.
Pretty sure I know what it's about.
Man, I'm looking forward to the part of this episode where Celestia says, I don't have a plan.
Spells going wrong, potions not working.
I don't think I'll ever get used to the throne room's unexplained change.
How many bits did the crown spend on this renovation?
Raising the moon has become difficult.
And then we realized literally just gravity does it. I have been sitting there straining, thinking I've been moving the moon for a 1,000 years.
Are there similar troubles in Ponyville?
We experienced it first hoof.
It's the same in my kingdom.
Excuse me, Cadence. She said Ponyville. Wait your turn.
I haven't ridden a train in years. How do you commoners function?
Letter for the princesses.
Here's a subscription to Home and Garden, some Marco's Pizza coupons, and apparently your insurance is expiring on your car soon.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Star Swirl believes the power will drain from our land in 3 days.
Meanwhile, at Starswell's lab, let's see here, there is a 50% chance this spell will kill magic. Oh no!
Unicorn magic and spells will fail.
Applejack's like,
On the 2nd day, creatures will lose their magic abilities.
On the 3rd day, a high of 57, partly cloudy with a bit of rain.
When the sun sets
Terrifying.
on the 3rd day,
The earth ponies lose their legs.
Ooh, it's like My Little Mermaid.
Just doesn't make the sun go down, then it'll just be one day.
Yeah.
the magic in our world will be gone. Forever.
Oh, I'm overgassed.
And then all magic will be gone forever. It's not like you even used your magic other than raise the sun.
All I ever do is call on other ponies to do the things that are too big.
What was that gesture for?
That's to know that this is dire, in case you kids at home weren't getting it.
So, friendship is not magic. It'll just be My Little Pony friendship.
I feel like you could stop this. I really hope in the season finale of the final season we finally see her true power and she just fucking bombs a fucking sun attack on like the final villain or something like this.
But why
That would be cool, but
because it's the season 8 finale.
That's the worst.
not sure that's what this show is
no
about.
idea.
I see the princesses are just as useful as always.
It's like they very conveniently always give Pinkie stupid pills.
We'll go. Oh, no. Not without us, you will.
It took us by surprise, too.
I finally learned that it's okay to count on your friends for help.
Character progression.
And now the show will really end. Twilight learned a lesson.
9 years for her to have this epiphany.
We learned friendship after 8 whole seasons.
Congratulations, Twilight. It took you 9 years and 8 seasons to realize that friendship really is magic.
We're 8 seasons in. How did she just learn that her friends can be helpful?
Now they're just messing with us because, like, that's always our complaint.
I'm not asking for your permission, but come to hell with me.
You do want to come, right?
No.
Tartarus has changed since you were there.
We gave it a redesign.
With her friends by her side, she won't have to.
I like how Cadence didn't, like, join into the group thing. She's like, I ain't going.
There aren't any stairs, so they just, like, slide all day?
It's a slide.
It's a slide.
This is awesome.
If anything goes wrong, get Celestia.
And be sure to reward the wrongdoer. That worked last time.
It's been 8 seasons.
Not this time.
Celestia is notoriously known for doing nothing during Crisis.
But I'm not sure how you're going to get Celestia because magic is gone. You're on your own, Glimmy.
Don't even get me that Celestia will help. She never will. She never will.
Maybe I should just close the school and send my students home?
That actually sounds like the most sensible idea.
So Starlight can go with you.
Don't forget the sandwiches! I marked 2s and 2s just in case. Starlight can't stand mustard.
She doesn't relish that option.
How does she know this shit?
Look at that. Look at her bitch face. From the moment where this thing showed up earlier this season, I'm like, that's a bitch.
I thought that after what happened last time.
No, Cozy, it's okay. No one here understands common sense.
That's not conniving. That's being obvious.
Oh, golly, yes!
Oh gosh, darn!
Never trust anyone who says golly.
You are
Indeed.
up to no good. Like, it's obvious. Like, what do you want?
Barry from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, that annoying friend. That's who she reminds me of.
This is what's called the swerve.
Tell me there's nothing to worry about.
There is everything to worry about.
Oh, commercial break. Better get some snacks. So, nope, it's back.
She left me in charge.
Where's Starlight, bitch?
Baffle them with horse apples. Yes, baffle them with horse apples.
I thought Starlight Glimmer.
Wait a minute. Who is that? That stallion right there. Is that Commander Firebrand?
Kinda looks like him.
And then I killed her.
She left me this note.
Which I conveniently can only look at myself and only has my hoof writing on it, but, you know, it's from Starlight.
I have to go. Twilight needs my help.
I totally haven't been kidnapped. Wait, why would I write that?
I know the school is in good hooves with you, Cozy.
Let me ironically just kiss your ass in the middle of the note.
We won't let Starlight down, will we?
I guess.
It's just kind of weird, isn't it?
Smolder was always the smart one.
Why did Starlight write a note instead of say goodbye to us herself?
She's not drinking the Kool-Aid.
That's right!
No, actually, Starlight leaving impulsively like that last minute isn't actually hard to believe at all.
Let's get everyone off track by giggling adorably.
We're not scheming dragons. We're ponies.
Holy shit! Is no one gonna challenge that?
Wow, racist? Ooh, we got some racism going on up in this PP.
We're not like you dirty, backstabbing dragons.
So not only is she a bitch,
You little conniving bitch.
but she's also a racist. We got ourselves quite the villain on our hands.
Yeah.
She is. She's a villain. We all know it. It's come on.
Ace was more than enough for one season. We don't need Cozy Glow pulling this crap too.
I officially don't like this character.
Sounds like some creature.
Why? Shouldn't that be like the first friendship lesson? Like, oh, you shouldn't say some creature. You could say somebody. I'm still stuck, not right with that. I'm just not right with that.
Homework party.
Fine.
Remember, kids, peer pressure is fine as long as it's for friendship.
Can I count on each of you to help me?
She put a 4-year-old in charge.
Trying to process, like, wow, is MLP really doing this kind of story? Is this the first time MLP is just, like, actively trying to trick its audience? This is very weird. I can dig it, though.
Yeah, it is.
I really like how the land is losing
It's
color
pretty
along
unique.
with the magic.
Are you wearing poop perfume?
She usually takes magical showers, but since magic's gone.
Eau de poo-poo.
Oh.
When self-booping goes too far.
Have you tried using your tail to shoo them away?
This is a thing that real horses do. You know, like a real horse.
It's for decorative purposes only.
Right.
You just don't understand, Twilight.
Never change, Rarity.
Who likes meta horse jokes?
They must have gone bad without magic to keep them cold.
Without magic to keep him frigger, you shut up.
How long have they been out there?
Left 20 minutes ago.
Cupcakes don't go bad that fast. Trust me, I would know.
Clearly, the scriptwriter doesn't know how to cook.
More and more, we're learning that Equestria's seeming utopia is hanging by a thread.
The secret ingredient is love. And preservatives.
Magic this.
Oh.
Oh! It's gonna cause The Last of Us.
You just need to think more like Earth ponies, y'all.
Filthy, filthy Earth ponies.
You just need to think more like the peasants.
Y'all privileged little shits.
Wow, you're right. I hate zebras now.
We're not racist.
Look at us, we're Earth ponies and we're awesome episode. I am actually very okay with this.
And this is why AJ is best pony.
Oh,
No.
Applejack, you will always be the most commonsensical of them all.
It smells just like it left.
Smells like shit.
That's not how clouds work.
Physics.
That's not how any of this works.
Use a cloud to block the rain.
Yeah.
I think we have all the magic we need right here.
Sometimes I think Twilight says stuff just because she thinks she needs to say it, not because she actually believes it.
Probably.
Magic is friendship, or friendship is magic.
Like, everything she says is straight out of a Hallmark card.
Hello, illustrious Q.
Saying they're discussing the new Power Ponies comic series. Instead of studying...
Bo baked our class cupcakes today, and she made all of us friendship bracelets.
She freed the Turkish state from the Constantinople invaders.
She's the nicest pony I've ever met.
Overcompensating much.
I'm so glad she's head mayor.
Calling Cozy Glow head mayor, even though she's like a child.
Yeah.
Extra time coming back, I won't mind.
Our loyalty is easily bought.
Thought you forgot about study club.
The first rule of study club is you don't talk about study club!
Sorry I'm late.
Totally, Vincent Tom. Finally, they give me a character that people actually like.
You get the feeling Cozy's trying too hard to make us like her?
Yeah,
No.
suspicious.
I don't trust her.
Smolder has the right instinct. Don't trust her at all.
And why Cozy Pony coming out catacombs so late at night?
Why can't Pony set up alchemic circle and sacrifice schoolmates to Eldritch?
I feel like they should put a lock on that thing.
Here is where the main six screwed up. Why didn't you go explore the catacombs that you've already been in? What is the equestrian word for friend? Melloc?
This is it, guys. Tartarus. Pony hell. It's one of the most interesting bits of lore we've ever had in the show.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it were just some cave?
Oh.
Unicorn magic was gone
Yeah.
by the sunset.
Maybe Celestia just keeps the sun in the sky?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure this
Wow.
was in Full Metal Alchemist.
Don't worry, Twilight.
That Twilight face right there with her little, like squished face. That's great. I love it.
Free pizza delivery!
Even with all the magic draining away, Pinky is still the master of the fourth wall.
Pinkie Pie is the best red team entry specialist in the industry.
It's one way to get in, or you could maybe use your insanely tangible body, which lets you turn into a G3 face and do all these other things and walk on air and do all that crazy stuff.
You know, if magic is supposedly, like, disappearing, how does that explain Pinkie Pie?
Always worked before.
Is it disconcerting to anybody that Pinky has pretended to have free pizza to get a door to open?
Any of y'all pack something they could...
This long, look like a giant key. Perhaps double act as a blade.
You've been playing too much Kingdom Hearts 3, huh?
Yeah.
How about this?
A butt plug?
The key of
Wow.
any better entrance.
Wow, that is definitely like a D&D term.
What? This has to be satire. This is genius satire of plot convenience, right? To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand My Little Pony.
Cozy Glow must have packed it for you.
Of course she did! Twinkie, why aren't your red flags going off?
Yeah.
You won't trust her. Oh, whatever. We're getting there.
It can magically open any door.
Privacy? What's that?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The door's like, well, I would have accepted a riddle, but okay.
Because you know, plot convenience, it randomly has a hole.
Does every door have a circle indent? Is that like door regulation?
Even the music reminds you of Atlantis.
I guess it only works once.
I'm okay with this.
Convenience karma strikes again. At least now you're paid in full. This is Barney Fife levels of dumb. Locking themselves in prison like that.
We see the fiend trapping her enemy forever and ever.
My biggest pet peeve is when characters act dumb just to progress the story.
Call back!
5 Nights at Tartarus.
Alright, come on, Fluttershy, body that thing, come on!
Wow, we're going back to like season 1 references here.
Pinky continues to stare.
Do something, Fluttershy!
Come on, Fluttershy. You literally used hockey in the first season to own this thing, so I feel like you should just be like, nah, I got this.
I don't feel like stone.
Because she already is stoned.
I think he lost his magic too.
And you got rabies.
Well, you just tried to turn things into stone, you poor thing.
So the cockatrice got thrown into Tartarus?
All the creatures here must have.
Wow, Celestia's been busy.
Now just wait a gosh dang minute.
There's the pandering panda.
Has he been in there for 4 years?
Is this just the cantina scene from Star Wars?
Are you effing kidding me? This is Tartarus?
Yeah.
Just little wooden cages is Tartarus? There's no way. There's no way.
Looks like the back of McLeach's place. These are not Joanna's eggs.
I know it should make me feel safer, but it just makes me sad. He's sad that they're sad in Tartarus, or is he sad that they're in the cages, depressed in Tartarus?
Gosh, seeing them so sad makes me feel not so, logical.
That's kind of a loaded statement there.
And then there's this asshole.
What did I just say earlier?
I literally forgot that this guy was a thing.
Yes, it is I, Pinky. Sorry.
Can we just not have him here, please?
He has no authority here.
It's the other racist pony that's trying to take over the school.
Magic is failing across our land, and she left a fool in charge of this facility?
I haven't used a train in years, and I was forced to use one, and this is all Twilight's fault. Somehow I'm racist.
Twilight's folly stops here.
I love that name so much. I don't think I could call the school anything else now.
I am head stallion.
Just declaring you're the head of a school would be against regulation.
I would think so,
Quite
but
a few changes to make.
First of all, the curtains are all wrong.
Beata Celestia, you know I am a righteous unicorn.
Oh, it's a puppy!
First floor, Hell's Petting Zoo.
My Little Pony goes to hell.
I'm just so disappointed in what Tartarus is.
yeah.
She would make a really cool bad guy.
She's like the Aquaman of the main six.
She could have any animal do her bidding.
Ew, ew, ew. That splash was from Fluttershy.
Stop it.
Oh,
Where
God.
did you get a towel from, Rarity?
Princess of Friendship, here for a visit.
Hello, Clarice.
Pretty much.
We want answers, T-Rex. Magic is disappearing from Equestria.
Twilight always plays her cards like this.
Delicious power.
Magic.
Power.
Oh, now what am I supposed to do if you make the reference?
Could you imagine if Hannibal actually was a villain in My Little Pony? That'd be nuts.
Yeah. R-rated movie reference.
Skipping off on friendship trips.
Oh, Twilight's trying to save the world. Like, come on.
As terrible as he is, he's right about the main six not being able to run a school and run off on quests.
While these dangerous creatures run loose.
Oh, and right after I agree with him, we get a line like that. Wow. Remember when we used to joke about Twist being the worst character? I miss Twist.
You don't think they're the reason magic is disappearing, do you?
Yes.
Who hurt him?
This
It
asshole.
falls to me to protect you foes from these monsters.
Dick.
Did you hear something?
Why would you give away your position like that? Again, I could think of a million better ways for them to be caught. This is my pet peeve.
It's you! The yak is sucking the magic out of everything. Like, come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
The satanic powers of tenure are still working.
Why does his superintendent, abilities let him use chains to constrict children?
That's how the education system works.
Pony only. As nature intended.
Wow.
I'm racist.
Oh man, they're really kicking up the racism in this final episode. Jesus.
I'm almost annoyed with how blatantly racist this guy is. There's no explanation.
Really playing up this racist card, aren't they?
He's just racist.
Racism. The biggest villain of all.
It weakens the message, in my opinion, because it's so over-the-top ridiculous.
I think this is the first episode I actually hate. Naysay could work well as a character if he had some reasoning. Just a really harsh allegory for prejudice that's just pathetic. Villains need to have more than one dimension.
Doesn't nature create all creatures?
Discrimination, assault, wrongful imprisonment, slander, And this guy just attacked a member of the Hippogriff royal family. How is he not on trial?
Yeah.
Also, how did he throw them just now if he doesn't have magic?
That motherfucker yoked. He just threw like a 500-pound yak. Like it was fucking nothing.
Someone get my Sindinger.
You were right about them from the beginning, Chancellor.
Clever, clever, clever. He's not betraying them. He's going to help them.
Reverse swerve.
I don't want anything to do with creatures that could threaten Equestria.
Judas!
That's just fucked.
Don't even think about that window.
What in tarnation?
I can't take that phrase seriously after it became a meme.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I ran out of apples.
He was going to throw the cow?
He was going to throw a cow.
I would pay to see that.
Cow was bad enough, but an anvil?
Do mulberries have seeds?
I don't know what a mulberry bush is.
If you let me out, I'm sure it will jog my memory.
You can trust me.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
You scratch my back, I stab yours.
We're just as trapped as Tyrek?
I'm guessing he learned this technique from Twilight.
We've never met. We're pen pals.
The Equestrian Mail Service has so much to answer.
Yeah.
Celestia, in all of her wisdom, was like, I want them to be able to vent their feelings in mail. How could that possibly go wrong?
The irony is too perfect. Her name is... Lowenfaust.
Cozy Glow.
That's not ironic.
I mean, yeah.
Under what set of circumstances would he shout her name like that?
I hope he didn't say anything from the barn to here and just goes... Cozy Glow!
Sandbar screaming that into the open grate.
Pet peeve.
She was right under Twilight's nose, and of course she didn't do shit.
That was good. I like that transition.
This little filly sent messages to hell.
Yeah.
To the most OP freaking My Little Pony villain there is. And he was just like, yeah, you know what? I got you, girl. Brilliantly evil, but also really freaking creepy for a kid's show.
You know what? This episode is good so far, except for Chancellor and Ace, who can go die in a ditch.
This is pretty sinister and creepy.
They might not like how this goes then.
In my stomach.
Wow, you might say that Starlight is the
what happens with him.
hostage.
No, that's the rabies medication.
Sorry, I had to push you in.
How gullible Starlight was to be pushed in there, because we know that Starlight's a pretty smart pony.
You were going to ruin all my plans.
The frown of evil.
What set of circumstances would prompt Cozy to randomly exposit her evil plans like this?
Annoying Nace, back off!
Oh my god, that face!
Yeah.
Bitch is crazy.
Someone needs an Ativan. God.
Season meme face right there.
Entire season's budget went into that one fucking frame of animation.
All this magic needs time to drain from Equestria before my vortex sucks it to another realm.
Sexy brunette's vortex sucks it to another realm.
Is the magic going to G5?
You ponies got it.
Maybe so.
I do like when they have shots like this.
You ponies, implying that you are not a pony.
Shout out to all the animators around the world who don't get enough credit.
Friendship is power.
I've got 1 million friends on Facebook.
That really should be the new name for the series. My Little Pony, Friendship is Power.
I'd watch it.
Future Empress of Friendship.
How does one go about being Empress of Friendship? I want to know.
She should have been like, ha, sup, I'm the Fuhrer of Friendship.
I have several notes about this plan.
Who the fuck is she? Like, she's just some fool that got hellbent on getting power.
You would never expect the Pony Show to do this. The villain of this episode was the protagonist of another, and that's fucked, and I really like it.
Intermission time.
Yeah. Oh, what should we do?
You can always form a band.
No. We did that once, remember?
Okay. That's some beautiful music.
How come I always have to get naked?
And not usually a fan, ponies.
I just go to BronyCon every year.
Wow.
Training your precious world of magic so she could trap the 6 of you was inspiring.
Actually, that sounds self-defeating.
Tyrek sounds like he has something stuck in his throat.
It's mind-blowing that like an 8-year-old pretty much just put the main 6 in Tartarus.
There's 7 of us.
Oh, Spike. Unfortunately, no one cares.
7 of us? I thought he meant Starlight.
Don't know if I love or hate the fact the show is getting so self-aware about the fact Spike's always getting left out.
We knew we shouldn't have left.
What? I knew we shouldn't have left. Twilight, don't you be bullshitting me.
We have to get out of
Yeah.
Hasn't been there like several stories about that where things just force their way out of hell?
Yeah, I believe that's actually where Steve Buscemi came from.
Our students can't handle
Is
COVID
it?
on their own.
If they're half as gullible as us, they won't stand a chance.
They certainly can't handle a filly who's half their height.
They might even become her friend.
Wow.
I love Dash when she's so...
RD, why do you try?
I don't have a word. Stupid. I can't...
Good job, Rainbow Dash.
Your pain amuses me.
Rainbow Dash is an idiot.
I like Rainbow Dash.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Oh. They just throw all the... Oh.
Applejack is the strongest one there. Like, we saw that in the last season. She just is just fucking bucking. She's got super strength on her. She's just a badass. Alright, why don't her and Rainbow Dash just bash that shit at the same time? Alright, Rainbow Dash has the speed to hit exactly when Applebuck's connection go and they just, like, shock it. That would be just dope as hell.
Not everything can be solved with brute force.
Some things require a gun.
Or a secret admirer who knows a secret about you, but it's all, your secret's safe with me because I put it in Tartarus and I have a key.
Oddly specific.
I want those details, Pinky.
Pinky talking about secret admirers while hugging Rarity and Rainbow Dash. I don't know about you.
These creatures might be losing their magical powers, but there's still a magic that makes up what they are.
If you take enough magic from these magical creatures, will the cockatrice turn into a chicken and a snake? Will Cerberus turn into 3 black puppies?
Maybe we can borrow some of that.
Did you notice that cock get really erect as she came up towards her?
Just use their power to free us. Because fuck them.
I like Applejack's expression there. Like, what is she talking about? Is she just making this up as we go along?
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of leaving the goddamn door open?
Excuse me?
No, I don't care if you're evil. You're adorable.
To have some pony in charge.
I can finally say some pony again.
Taking care of those non-ponies.
I feel like this is all an attempt to villainize those of us who aren't fans of the franchise being about non-ponies.
You need to put that in quotes, bitch. The non-ponies.
The threats at Equestria's borders.
This is all about present-day politics, isn't it?
A long list of mistakes the Princess of Friendship has made.
You, this school, that sandwich where she accidentally put a little bit too much mustard.
The bitter pill is that this season has proved him right on many accounts.
Has this guy never given Twilight and the main 6 any credit for saving the world?
Strict EEA guidelines.
It's in the game.
Yes, Peachy! Head stallion, they say.
I bet they wanted to have her, like, swear right there. That sounds just peachy, you.
We will not forgive this one. We will not forgive Cozy Glow because we've already done that.
Drew a satanic circle on the ground and then prayed to Glycon.
We gotta get Starlight out of there.
The first finale where the CMCs get to save the day, right?
Yeah, not quite.
Got your nose.
It's alive?
What the fuck was that?
It's like those phantom hands in Zelda.
I've been on the internet long enough to know where this is going.
Pinch your
Wow.
chubby little cheeks, sweetie belly.
I can't make that joke at the CMCs!
Sucking up all the magic in Equestria.
Quite the assumption to make.
Here's how they do it.
Mine.
Twilight and the others went to Tartarus for nothing.
Obnoxiously pointing out problems with this episode is my job.
Starlight's trapped here, and there's no way to get word to Celestia.
This is like if the Wizarding World ever lost magic. They'd just be fucked.
That could be
Very true.
So many different things.
There is a perfectly shatterable window.
One of us could breathe fire and burn down the door.
They have a changeling in there. And turn
Yeah.
into giant freaking creature kaijus. It seems like a pretty useful thing to get out of a room.
Jonah, get off your fat ass in hell.
It's your jaw and eat the door.
If Sambar's turned his back on us,
Are you guys stupid?
You're supposed to be the smart one.
maybe he just said that so one of us could be free to snoop around.
Another point for Skystar.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name again?
Sounds too clever for a pony.
Sandbar's holding a crowbar. Well, that just solved itself.
And that's
Aw.
how Sandbar died.
She's the one draining magic out of Equestria. What?
Sure, you are all concerned about the magic situation.
I already talked to the magic company. They told me it should be back on. They have the best guys working on it. They said it's shortage.
That's great.
Institution is safe.
I have a vested interest in this private, unaccredited school, and surely wouldn't want to offer it credibility with my presence. Wait, why am I here?
The reign of Princess Twilight is over!
I didn't know that Twilight could reign. I thought that was Rainbow Dash's job.
Wow.
Imagine some guy coming into your, like, elementary school and saying this about your principal.
EEA doctrine!
Sounds like a bad 80s mouthwash.
This is my rule book. This is my horn. One is for dictating, one is for fun.
You all read this book right now!
As it should have from the start!
That's just one long read.
I have CDL. It's like OCD, but the letters are in alphabetical order. As they should be.
All I hear is brain, and I'm waiting for Pinky, Pinky, I don't care which one, to come in and just wreck his shit.
You're a stallion who truly believes what you say.
Let's just kiss that ass some more, huh?
When you say there won't be any more lessons from the Princess of Friendship at the School of Friendship, I guess you mean that too.
Oh, you bitch!
Hey class, are you following along? The swerve's turning again.
Since I know you mean what you say.
This is starting to sound like a Tumblr argument.
Who already tried to wreck Twilight School once? Another chance to do it?
She is good. What kind of sick, twisted childhood or evil brain did she develop? What did she see? What kind of crap is she watching? Hot diggity demon videos? Like, how is she able to do all this?
Even he knows. Bitch is crazy.
It's an interesting dynamic they chose with like two antagonists, and one wants one thing and one wants the other. So that's pretty neat. I like that.
Leaving me in charge.
Yeah! Burn those draft cards! Hell no! We won't go!
You know, her special talent should have been in, like, motivational speaking.
I want those stupid friendship bracelets. That's what this is all fucking coming down to.
And now we're in Lord of the Flies.
I hate the sound that makes.
Goodbye, not Firebrand.
There's one thing I've learned here.
Alas, poor Yorick. Let me...
Yeah.
Friendship is the most powerful thing there is.
Friendship always works.
No pony will have more friends than me.
She's gonna go buy all of her followers on Instagram now.
She just wants to be in charge of the school, and she depletes all of the magic in Equestria to do so. Just does away with it. None of this makes any sense to me.
Making me the most powerful pony in Equestria.
It says right here. Evil monologuing never works.
Still want to talk about threats from beyond Equestria, bucko?
And now you gotta kill him.
Brat, I've been duped by a bipolar child.
I can hang out with you all day.
You know, it was convincing up until then.
There is something I need help with.
I want you to go outside into the parking lot.
Yeah, Scootaloo did kind of blow it
From
there.
one side of the parking lot to the other.
And then when it's raining, I want you to mop it.
Count all the windows, please. Write it in a notebook and burn it.
And then whisper your desires into an acorn.
Cutie Mark Crusaders, this is your fault. Like, you helped her in the very beginning when she first showed up.
Those are loud eyeballs.
That, right there, that noise you make when you blink. What?
Yes. Gotta love Space Ghost.
You've all come to gloat.
No, we've come
Great
to kill
stuff.
you.
That nasty pony met even nastier pony. Maybe nasty pony not be so nasty.
Enemy of my enemies.
My friend.
The enemy of my enemy is kind of more of a dick than my enemy. So I'm gonna use my enemy to undick my other enemy. It's the Artie Spartan's Dictionary of Artieisms.
Hey, Mr. Racist. Why are you such a racist? I don't know. I was just born that way, I guess. Did you hear about this guy named Hitler? Wow, he's really bad. I am no longer racist. All is right in the world.
Yaks, masters of breaking and entering.
Yakistanian lockpick champion 4 years in a row.
Poor Yona, everything she touches smashes.
Most potent magic in Equestria is housed in our
buttholes.
Someone failed the crap out of that test.
Number 1, beam me up.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Oh my god, I can't believe those non-ponies touched me.
Nate has to explain himself to Princess Celestia.
Cooties.
That really is a portal to hell.
Hanging out playing with a dog in hell.
Larissa the pig has two tails, and while her singing voice is lovely, I don't think it's magical.
It probably has more to do with the nuclear power plant next to the farm.
She's named these animals already?
We need to try everything.
It's Fluttershy. What do you expect? Oh.
6 of you will be trapped here, like me.
7!
No one cares, Spike.
Shut up, Spike.
Nobody remembers you, Spike. Get over
You're
it.
trapped here, forever, with us.
I'm not trapped in here with you.
You're trapped in here with
I volunteer as tribute.
Hadn't thought of it like that.
Seriously?
Definitely didn't think that one through.
Can get the other monsters to help. Besides, I would never call them monsters.
But you just did.
You just did.
You just did.
What?
What about Tirek? Leave him to me.
Oh, it's on.
I'm going to waterboard him.
Where did you get the bone?
Had to sacrifice some poor monster.
Okay, everyone.
Everyone. See? That's what you should have been doing from the beginning.
Yes.
Wonderful, mystical creatures.
Except for you, Jim. You are a monster. You know what you fucking did, and we're never gonna forget it.
You filed your taxes late.
How?
This is really hell.
Princess what?
I want a t-shirt that has Tirek on it with the stupid hat with Princess Pudding Rock.
This eternity.
Honk is eternal.
This is Gitmo level.
That is frickin' brilliant.
It is canon.
Break even the Joker with that nonsense.
Fine! I'll help you leave.
It took Dormammu infinite time to eventually just give up and say, okay, fine. It takes Tirek 20 seconds.
It's a good thing he cracked so easily. Otherwise, they might have time to realize the guard who brings them their food can't get in either.
I give them 3 days until they die.
Just be stopped!
Just be stopped.
Have a foal our age.
It's Philly, Applebloom. Foal is a baby. Applebloom's a fake brony.
Pretty clean already.
Wow.
Bye, girls. Thanks for participating.
You stay in the closet until you're ready to come out.
I know a diversion.
Guy in the background, just like coming across the corner, like, no.
Pretty much.
In the Cool Cat movie, and they're like doing a scene, and in the
What is
background,
that?
There's like a guy coming out of his house. And he just steps back.
One more prisoner I think we should free.
She looks like she's just taking a nap in there.
She says she's gonna choke you to death if you come near her.
This is just like chapter 12 in Kethakis Facts and Artifacts from Twilight's class.
I can make up words too, you know.
Boothie must have blinked these artifacts.
Where did that book come from?
Shut it down by yanking one of these things out, right?
Oh.
This is Lord of the Flies. Smolder's got the conch.
Sure. Though that would probably cause a magical feedback loop and destroy the whole school.
That is not the kind of explanation you start off with a sarcastic sure. Right, Red Button. Sure. If you want to detonate all of the world's nukes at the same time.
Hey, no classes! You gotta look at the pros here.
Destroy the school of friendship? Oh dear. Chancellor Mason.
Excuse me?
Why would Cozy bring all the students to her secret? Never mind, I'm gonna let it go.
But, fine, whatever.
How did they not hear dozens of ponies walking in after them?
It's just the entire they snuck in here because we're dumb.
Guess he was right about all of you.
I'm the princess. Oh, clever. Oh my gosh, this girl is smart. I guess the racist was right. Oh well, let's kill all of you.
All she can do is fly. She's got those bird bones, alright? Yeah, just jump her ass and stomp her.
Wow.
Where did she pull this outfit from?
It's Pinkie Pie.
Operating your front arms.
How? Oh my god, Pinkie, what the fuck?
It's like one of those terrifying gifts that pop up during hiatuses. I think I know the ones.
Okay.
You evil centaur, you.
By God, she's terrifying.
They're gonna win by using a Care Bear stare.
They use the elements of being animals, eating food, peeing on the carpet.
Terror of vacuum cleaners.
I was right. Wait, so those creatures were just like normal animals before?
I swear I haven't seen this before. I'm really proud of myself for figuring that one out.
Hand over to Tirek, and it was just like a chimpanzee standing next to a deer.
How does this work? Are they two sentient beings that are fused together and they become a thing?
There's so much lore behind this right now.
But what if it's just a deer and Steve Buscemi?
That's it. I think it's
just do it!
a wonderful self-scene.
Go back and get Fluttershy or she'll never leave.
Without
Wow.
magic, there's no way we'll get back to the school in time. What does that mean? It means
We're dead.
It means we have to use the commoners' train.
we failed. To destroy her school.
Is no one gonna point out that she's wearing a crown that she made?
They better not forgive her. They 100% better throw this bitch into Tartarus.
We all just saw you with your claws all over them.
Wow, She is like a Tumblr poster.
These creatures want magic gone from Equestria because it's the only thing ponies have.
And this is swerve number...
Friendship is magic. Twilight said.
Good night,
You tell her, Yona.
She also gave you a special helmet to wear and told you not to lick the walls.
It even trapped Starlight in that thing.
Starlight's just like, this fucking bitch.
Well, you would be fantastic on social media. My Little Pony. Lynch mobs are magic.
Oh no, he's dead.
And I wonder where that portal leads. Oh, crap.
They just sacrificed themselves trying to save their friend.
Thank you, Random Background Pony, for volunteering to tell. Now, can we get any pony to volunteer to show? No?
Professor Dash always says there's
We kinda
nothing
just
more
saw it.
loyal than that.
Rainbow Dash said this thing.
Nothing we can do.
Oh god, we better not forgive her.
I'm not even sure the Tree of Harmony will be as helpful as it once was.
Hey, man, you're the one who summoned it.
You spoke too soon.
The God Tree has really been dragging its heels on this one.
Yeah.
Tree of Harmony not helpful, eh?
They are now the main 6. They'll be Generation 5.
You know, I can take it.
And that would be better,
Guess our
but
friendship is pretty magical after all.
But are you toys yet? You don't have true magic until Hasbro makes you out of plastic.
Destroy the school? But if we don't try, we could lose magic forever.
It's fine. Twiggy can just rebuild it.
Really don't
Twiggy.
think you have a chance to, debate over this.
Wow, it really seems like they're going all the way with this. This is actually a pretty fitting way to end the season with a bang.
yeah.
What's that? Something about toy sales? Sorry, folks, the school stays.
Watch out, they're gonna cross the streams.
Starlight was at the epicenter of the Nova Blast. Her particles scattered to the 5 winds. She was never seen again.
Holy crap.
We done got the fucking army.
No to the God of Chaos. No to Tyrek. No to Chrysalis. They're not worthy of deploying the army. But this child...
Trains running on magic too? They had to walk!
Where were Celestia, Luna, and the guards going?
Wait a minute.
I love that some magic went into Pinkie Pie.
Pinky's magic.
Was that why she can do fourth wall stuff?
Yeah, but tell us something we didn't know.
Interesting.
I choose to accept this as confirmation to my headcanon that Pinkie Pie is secretly a unicorn underneath that poofy man.
I mean, it's possible.
Neat thing for them to do. A little Easter egg for them to throw in there and be like, that's why.
No, don't hug me. I don't want to hug yet.
God forbid
Wow.
someone tries to hug you, Starlight.
Twilight and her ridiculous friends to escape from Tartarus.
Starlight, do what you did to Discord.
I don't know which is funnier, Tartarus or Turturus.
Tartarus. Tartarus.
Get wrecked! Oh, it's coming.
I ain't above beating the shit out of a little kid.
Drop the act.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna kick her ass.
Your pen pal, T-Rex.
Maybe you shouldn't have a mill system going to Tartarus.
Exactly.
All the ponies on Celestia for being inept.
Why?
Don't ask her! It don't matter!
That growl.
Why?
God. It's hideous.
The lazy eye.
I can collect even more friends than you.
I'll have double your followers on Twitter.
It's friendship, not fucking Pokemon.
I was gonna say, what is she, 12? But she probably is, so that's okay.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say something, she's gonna start to cry, and they're gonna be like, we just misunderstood. Please, send her to Tartarus.
Power isn't why you make friends.
That's why I make friends.
Can't let one bad apple make you
Me too.
think you fail.
No.
We all know failure's your biggest fear.
If I can't do it here,
To Instagram!
Can, like, one of the adults take care of this, please?
Just as she tried to fly away, the princesses and Naysay stopped her. But no, weren't they still in Canterlot? They have magic. They teleported, dummy.
Yeah.
The Royal Guard did something! Josh, look! The Royal Guard did something!
So the first time they actually do something,
Nice cameo.
it's to put a child in hell. Yeah, I'll take it.
I feel like they're overcompensating.
Probably underestimated things so many times in the past that it's about time they took this stuff seriously.
Have we ever seen a mare guard in the show? That's neat.
No pony better suited
It is.
for the job.
Sometimes you think things don't be like they do.
But they
But then they is.
But then they is.
Everybody figured that the Chancellor was going to be the villain.
Am I the only one who wouldn't want to touch a scroll belched out by Spike?
Yeah.
Friendship, Artie.
Now that we've saved Equestria, we figured we're done with school.
Me at my high school graduation.
Who do you think you are, Starlight Glimmer?
Well, there's a dose of reality.
I'm sorry, we haven't gotten to know your characters enough to make merchandise.
All of the real-world experience in the universe isn't enough if you don't have the expensive piece of paper from an institution.
You can't graduate yet.
For saving Equestria once.
Funny! Now give us more tuition.
You guys got quite the long way to go. Slow your roll.
Afraid it'll take more than one semester.
You still have to go to school. I've been done with that for years.
Yeah, it's nice.
That happens every week.
By the time you're done, you'll be in so much debt, you won't even be able to afford toast.
I thought friendship was something that only ponies should share with each other.
Why would he think that?
Oh my gosh, did he finally pull his head out of his ass?
I love how smug Twilight and Celestia are.
There's hope.
They can't be closing the book on Neisei's arc without even establishing his most basic motivations. That's supposed to be the first thing you do, and they never did.
We held her off as long as we could.
Wow.
No one remembered the scene.
Yeah.
So sad.
That one pony that saw them get locked in there was just like...
You caused this problem. You didn't even help to fix it.
Where's Cozy Glow?
You were betrayed.
Your suffering pleases us.
Where she's going, she won't be causing any more trouble.
This is what's known as foreshadowing.
Yeah, you got what you wanted.
He can talk to the dogs too? I don't know why I find that weird. That's weird, right?
We didn't forgive her! Yeah!
The one villain that the writers decide, this is the one. This is the one that we aren't gonna like redeem or anything, and we're gonna give her all that's due to her, is a fucking child!
Yeah.
Philly is in jail.
Hey, neighbor. Wanna be friends?
They put her right next to Tyrek and Tartarus. That's stupid.
It kind of is.
We'll forgive everybody in this fucking show. Except for the god of evil Tartarus, Tyrek, whatever their name is, Tartar Sauce, and then a child.
Yeah.
Let's put a child basically in hell prison next to Satan. Fuck Celestia! Stupid!
Shouldn't they put her somewhere else?
They're all stupid.
I have multiple questions.
I'm stupid.
Wait. We didn't forgive her! We didn't forgive her!
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
That's how you end it?
This moment means so much to me.
That sure was an episode.
This episode was pretty good. But where the fuck was Trixie?
Do you know how
Good question.
This makes me?
The moral of the story is, don't trust anyone. Send them to Tartarus before you
Trixie
can
should
let
have
them deceive
saved
you.
Starlight.
Run away.
I'm so glad that they didn't cop out and say, well, she's a child.
One more season to go.
That was the best finale.
Well, there we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, there we go. Yeah, pretty good Bronies React. They were all pretty amusing. Again, I feel like a lot of these, it's a bit slow in terms of pacing, just because everyone has to comment on everything. But I still think this was a pretty amusing video overall. Yeah, I like the new additions, Magpie Pony and Lost Narrator. They were both pretty amusing, and yeah, just everyone. I mean, I kind of felt bad for Black Raven. He's very obviously sick, the whole rabies thing, and that's just the worst, that you get that while trying to help a little creature that's obviously suffering. That is just awful, and I gotta feel bad for the guy there. Yeah, but yeah, he was good, and everyone was good. Obviously, like what's his name, Little Shy, he didn't like this episode very much. Made that pretty clear that it annoyed him, but I mean, the others seemed to enjoy it. ACRacebest, he definitely enjoyed it at the end. I mean, best finale ever because they didn't forgive the villain, which, I mean, I don't really get that as much. I mean, that's kind of the foundation of the show, is that. That's where we started with Nightmare Moon, with, yeah, Luna. Just extending that hand of friendship. That's, like, so often the point, that friendship is that ultimate redeemer. But, I mean, Cozy, definitely an exception. Yeah, she, pretty awful. But, and then the debate at the end, we have some just so happy that she's locked up in Tartarus, and then some people questioning it pretty hard, as I did, because, I mean, at the end of the day, she's still a child, and you would think there would be a better place for her than just, yeah, there. But I don't know. But yeah, good stuff, and it was good to go back and look at this again, this episode, because, I mean, I really haven't seen it since I reacted to it. I never really watched this one, but I definitely liked it at the time, and looking at this again, I think it holds up. I think this is a pretty fun one, and yeah, just a solid finale, and the reactions to it were pretty cool, so yeah, good stuff. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.